I don't run ads, if you haven't noticed. So, what is up, YouTube? We got the Booger. We got the Zach. It's Nisi here. The Mark, the Nisi, the Niece. I'm here. And, yeah, we're just a booger in a bush. Just a booger in a... Oh, never mind.
Minions have spawned.
Booger in a bush. Starting W, standard. All good stuff, just chilling. No invades likely with Gragas into a Zac, so that's good. I don't mind you not warding it. Sometimes I will if the jungler's more of an offensive type. He likes to get boogers early, dude. Path 1 that I would have really liked to see in here. Go straight to Rift Herald, get level 4, and come up to top and see if you can't get this Kennen down. See if he gets out of line, see if he doesn't ward, okay? It's very possible that he doesn't. Oh. Here we go. Oh, this is just goofy. Is he mentally retarded? Tell me. Oh my god. He actually died to a gank. He actually died to that. It's worth it for you. I just can't believe that he died to that gank. Saw it and everything. Still died to it. Unfortunately, the Gnar misplays it a little bit. I'm sure somewhere down the line, or I'm sure long term that's worth it. It's just unfortunate, really, that it goes out the way it does. You get the first blood, though, so you're off to a good start. No. I don't like this. Let's not force these anymore. So my first complaint is definitely gonna be after you get the first blood, you go right into gank mode, which I can't stand that. You need to go and farm for your 6 now, and this is not efficient. Does this look efficient to you? Really? Do you really think this is a good, efficient gank? I don't believe it is. I think that in general, Draven and LeBlanc are going to probably win this early. I think that you just used your red buff to do a gank that cost you your flash. And I think that we would be much better off just getting our 6. So we should be doing golems. We should be doing chickens. We should be doing that. Not forcing this gank. If we're not gonna hit the knock up, and it's not your fault that he's out of range, but that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't we want level 5, longer range on a knock up, level 6 with more? Okay, you do get the kill there, that's cool. But I want, in my experience, I think it's much better, much more reliable to just hit your power spikes instead of trying to do some shit without flash, and hoping that your opponents, which they were noobs, they died to something that they had pretty much survived, and they died anyways. So here you got level 6. This is what I want. I want this shit. I want these windows. See Gragas. You don't want this anymore. Just let it go. Keep farming. You're wasting way too much time here. Way too much time. Go farm red. This is over. This is just some stupid shit. They win. They beat you. Easy 2v2 for them. Ezreal doesn't do shit yet. He hasn't bought yet. He has a tier. You're facing Gragas. Half your HP is gone. Just go to the next thing. You skip red, so you're not being very efficient with your timings here. You don't want to go bot side here. This is pretty predictable. Red into bot after just showing mid is like a fucking gimme. Gragas can counter this shit all day. And because of the fight topside where you got some extra XP with the Gnar, yeah, you need to clear. This is what happens when you waste time with ganks. Thankfully, you got a kill, but Gragas has just been kind of farming this whole time. He hasn't really done much else. So as a result, you're going to walk right into it. You made it clear as day what you were doing. And now you're gimping your clear and your power spikes with your next levels. So yeah, you see all this time you're wasting? This is a lot of wasted energy here. A lot of wasted energy. You could be farming, but you're just floating with these guys. They're not just gonna dive right now. They just can't. Remember they used the Gragas ult. Here, Draven gets caught anyways, but I don't like the way that we're playing this. I would have rather just go through and clear our jungle, clear this, clear his jungle, do all sorts of other shit instead of just linger around bot lane. Don't confuse kills with the smart, efficient jungling, okay? There, you used your ult, you still hung around bot side. Why? You just used your ult. Back and clear your jungle. You notice how a lot of the solutions to my problems are just go back and clear your jungle as opposed to forcing like ugly ganks without reliable spikes. You got your ult up, you used it on Draven, you got the kill. Sweet. I didn't like staying down there, but it worked out. So why are we still staying down there though after we got something that we shouldn't have? It tells me that you're not really thinking in terms of like, man, I just lucked out by hanging out here and getting a kill anyways. I need to go do some other shit. Remember that farm and clearing is reliable. Doing these like forced ganks and staying around and lingering in fights is not reliable. It just wastes time. So do quick checks. Do they have vision? No, go for it. Do they see me coming? Did I just show myself mid, then red, then bot? Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should go red, then go top side and go for something up here. Or see if they go bottom, then I can go and invade all this stuff and then dive Kennen. There's just way more tactical ways to approach this, and I don't think you're doing that yet.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Where are we going? We need work. We need work. If you're going to go up towards top side, go ahead and clear your jungle, clear your blue, clear your Gromp, clear your Rift, then go top side with a power spike. Don't just walk halfway up here, then go back. It's a race, dude. It's a fucking race. Jungle is a race. From start to finish. It's who's getting XP and ganking faster. If you're not ganking, you sure as shit better be getting XP very, very, very fast. They slay the dragon. You keep fucking with shit where they have position on you and they see you. Just move on to the next thing, okay? They're zoning me off a ward, whatever. I'm going to farm and get my levels. That seems more important to me than fucking with a ward that they have vision on and there's a level 9 in front of you. This is why XP is very, very important. You need to clear and optimize your clear. Over ganking, over fighting, you need to optimize that shit, okay? There, I don't mind that, and it was kept short. That was kept very short. You did it, you executed, you moved on. Now you need to move on to something else. Looks like LeBlanc's going to try to hold. I like how you're zoning her off of the turret. This is great. I would be careful with overplaying this, though. Yeah, there's the Gragas. Cool. So you get picked off. Now, initially, I thought that Gnar was getting dove. We don't know where Gragas is, and we don't see him coming. But we kind of overplay this a little bit. This turret doesn't have low enough HP to where we can get it in one swoop, so the ideal move is to hit it to about half, wait until someone shows. We know where Draven is, we know where Kennen is. But we should also know that Gragas is higher level and he can come and fuck with us. Unfortunately, it's more that our positioning was too greedy in front of the turret at the same time that he showed. If you guys were just sitting here and he showed, it's very easy. But once Ezreal blows his E and you guys go kind of nutso, it makes this whole thing uglier than it has to be. And as a result, you kind of get screwed here. This is a great fight for you, but your team doesn't really rotate fast enough. And now we're kind of at this weird stage where, like, I feel like your XP is a lot lower than it should be because we didn't efficiently jungle. Now you're running around, you're running top. You're not really emphasizing farming. You're just kind of fighting now. Itemization wise, I think that you've made a pretty good call on items. Cinder Hulk looks like, and then you're going for the magic resist, which is good versus triple AP. I've got no problem with this. Spirit Visage, and then probably I would consider like Randuin's or something maybe, depending, or just a GA flat after you get the Spirit Visage done. But yeah, in general, dude, we just got out farmed, out leveled. Here's one thing that Nightblue will teach you on a stream. Oh, you don't gotta go to Nightblue's stream to learn jungle. You can hang out here. Basically, he'll tell you this: if you want to carry, you need to farm. The more you help, the more you gank, and the more you help, the less likely you're gonna be able to 1v5. Zac is a 1v5 jungler. He's top tier. He won't 1v5 if you force bad ganks. And if you overstay and stop farming. Grag is 4 levels ahead of us. Notice how we keep running around trying to help our shitty team. Fuck that. Hit power spikes, keep ganks shorter, and this won't happen. That only works out because Gragas was bottom, by the way. Gragas is still huge. Notice how Gragas is out farming you and out ganking you, and at this point he can just go raw stats into your team and you get screwed.
Killing spree.
You need to push this and farm. No, I don't like you staying. Are you gonna be able to get it? Yeah, probably not. Not safely, no. Probably would have been better to just put the pressure on, maybe go into the jungle and farm some more, or just get out altogether. Pretty ugly game.
Shut down.
4 levels behind that Gragas. Think about that. You hit 4 levels behind at one point. Wow, that BM is just... He just gives you that shutdown, huh? What a muppet. Cool. The BM shutdown. Now you're clearing. Sometimes you're just walking around to walk around, though. You don't have an ult, so why are you going in, right? Same shit as before. We just used our ult to get a shutdown. Sweet. Let's still find some farm and do some other things, or let someone else engage for us. But I'm not going crazy. No, but you're going crazy there. Thankfully, Draven gets caught anyways. Gragas is massive. Vel'Koz dodging your ass. Yeah.
Red team
I think you go for Xerath, which is just so bad. You're better off going GA. Now your jungle is pretty much occupied. We're looking to find engages. Booger on a mish. Alright. Booger on a mission. What do we got to do here? We're trying to hit a big knockup. Okay. You're basically trying to hit a knockup. Knock them around. Maybe consider ulting. But ultimately, you're going that way, not that way. Because Gnar is dead, and he's your only hope right now. Because he's level 13. And we need him in order to do this. So you're going to jump in, and we're going to see how you play it. Decent knockup. Twitch engage at the same time. Kind of a weird ult. I don't know why you wouldn't just lead with your ult in the first place, but whatever. So, for the most part, sort of what I wanted. But now you're overplaying it, see? Or your team is. Mostly it was your Twitch that overplayed it, more than anything. Because the idea is we just wait for Gnar to come back up because he has teleport, and he's going to teleport behind them if we can keep them interested. So that was a decent hold. That could have been worse, and it really wasn't. Your ult's not up. You're still kind of going crazy. You're just kind of bumping your champs into the other champs and hoping for the best at this stage. So I think... Let's see what's next. I'm going to keep skipping ahead. I want to get through the whole thing before shutting her down.
Subscriber. Welcome to
Anastamoses 84, welcome. Appreciate it. Ending today's session with some subbing. I like that. Thank you. Drop some hype train for him. Thank you so much. So you going on the back line. You get your passive popped. Yep. Yep. All right. I think I've seen enough in this game. So, let's break it down for you, okay? The way that this started off was not that bad. You hit a nice little level 4 timing. By the way, your level 4 timing is faster if you just do this. If you're going to do a level 4 gank, don't even bother doing Gromp. If you're going to do a level 4 gank, do what you just did, then go Rift Scuttler, and then go top. Because then your gank has a little bit more bite, and you can elect to go mid as well. But the way you play it shows me that you're not efficiently jungling yet, because you go to Gromp and then you go top. Makes no sense. If we're going to hit a level 4 window anyways, we might as well do Rift Scuttler. We luck out. Kennen was actually retarded enough to get hit by that gank anyways, and then from that point on, Gnar didn't do enough damage, and whatever. Gragas gets off to a huge head start. It was unfortunate. However, at the same time, from what I see... Let me back this up. If we had cleared properly, if we had pathed properly, we would have ran into Gragas. We would have known that this would have been a 2v2 way in advance, and we would have been pathing up there a little faster. So, after this point, after this unfortunate gank doesn't go our way, whatever happens, happens. From here on out, this game becomes you kind of autopiloting. I see you running around the map, not jungling, not going for power spikes, and trying to force ganks so people can see them coming. And that was just time and time again. Here in mid, you fucked around with wards instead of just farming. You need to remember that jungling is a race. It is a fucking race. That's all it is. That's all it's pretty much going to be for the next few patches, right? So as soon as you recognize that something doesn't look good, you need to jungle. So here you burned your flash. You got a jungle item, but you burned your flash. So why would you want to gank without at least having a longer slingshot or having your ult up? So for me, it just feels like this game was decided on the fact that you haven't mastered your pathings yet. Like, you're not thinking like, oh, this is the most efficient way to go about doing this. And the other thing is you're thinking, I need to just skirmish, and you're not putting enough thought into what you need to be doing. 1v5ing with Zach is about getting levels and farm as efficiently as possible. If you want assistance with this, just watch Meteos jungle a little bit because he's a very greedy jungler. Beyond that, you can obviously chain your ults and shit better than that, but for this game, I think you have a long way to go, which is not a bad thing. It is a good thing in League of Legends. When someone can look at your replay and be like, wow, you have a lot of shit that you can do to improve, that's a beneficial thing. Ultimately, I think that you, like here, you skip golems to go and gank, when golems probably would have given you level 5, to be honest, which I think is hilarious. Or at the very least, you could have gone golems and then chickens and maybe look for a gank in mid when Vel'Koz pushed out. Just, there's better spots and better opportunities. And normally when someone gets ahead of you, you need to catch back up. Let them make the mistakes. Let them force the ganks. Give yourself time to catch up. Who cares if your team's bitching about no ganks? I don't give a fuck about them. I care about 1v5ing, and if you do those things, you'll get there faster. All right, everyone, today has been a busy day. Thank you so much for subbing and donating and all that crazy shit. YouTube, thanks for being awesome. Hit the like and comment and, you know, YouTube stuff. Follow me on Twitter and all that bullshit. All right, I love all of you so much. Thank you. I hope this helps you, my young booger warrior. Yeah, I'm out. Peace, Crags.